whenever the Brother Bruce takes you on another mission trip, always have you in a little plastic bag. You're going to run into a homeless person anywhere, okay? Anywhere you go, there's going to be at least one homeless person or somebody's down on the left. And I'm not talking about these people that stand on the street corner saying, I'm hungry, you know, buy me a sandwich. And they're walking up down the stable better, and they got brand new sneakers on and messed up hair and dirty clothes. Because if you notice they got brand new sneakers on, they really don't need that money. So what we do is, we put together what's called a little care kit. And in our care kit, we want to buy gallon bags for so much money, and I'm going to paraphrase from the Bible. First thing, you know, that they're going to want, God says, you know, if my people are thirsty, you give them something to drink. A bottle of water. You can buy a case of water for like about $4. 24 bags you can make up from a case of water, okay? Next thing is, the Bible tells us, you know, my people are hungry, let's feed them, okay? Get a package of crackers, individual crackers or peanut butter. You can get a package of those, I think it's like 10 of them at Dollar Tree, and put those in for nutrition, okay? The third thing is, if they need clothes, where's your feet, you know, clothing. So a pair of socks. In Jacksonville alone, in our ministry that we have over here at the warehouse that God has pointed us into, we have 3 of our dearest regulars have foot rot, and they have lost toes. And also we had a dear gentleman who lost their foot from foot rot. A pair of socks. Don't have to be fancy, but a pair of socks. Because if they don't have shoes, they walk around barefooted or holding shoes. Okay, so a pair of socks. The most important thing is you got your water, they're thirsty, food, if they need something to eat, they got something warm. Buy a Bible. Put God's word in here. Okay? That way you're giving them nourishment for their physical body, but you're also giving them nourishment for their spiritual body, which is your mind. Okay? From your church, you might want to put a little tract in here to let them know where you're from. Just put your first name, put your information, because they might want to say, hey, that was sweet of them. They might visit your church. That's one suggestion there. We always carry about 4 or 5 of these in the car because we always go around flea markets and stuff, and we see people sitting on the side of the street, and we'll, you know, ask them, talk to them, and give them something, you know, take home with them. Another thing is, I don't know if your church does it, but I have some church groups that start to do this. Sometimes a lot of your places is asking you to bring things because, you know, it is your ministry. So I tell them to make them up a list. And on your list, just tell them that you're doing it on your First Work 24-hour mission trip, the date. Put on there a package of 100-count paper plates, snacks, cookies. You know, have your ladies in the church bake cookies. This way, they're involved in your ministry as well. They're not just sitting at home being pew-sitters, but have them get involved too. That's the way of them saying, well, I can't physically make it, but how can I, you know, help with it? So that's the way to do it. Make your list up. Put on there, you know, like your plates, your spoons, your Kool-Aid, your snacks. If you do a clothing drive for a ministry, you go to a clothing place, you know, hey, bring me your coats, bring me your socks, you know, buy socks. Whatever your ministry is to do, so get your church involved in it. But the most important thing to do at the church is have a 24-hour prayer sheet. Have them sign that, because when you're on a mission trip, you want to pray. You want to pray for wisdom, you want to pray for boldness, and you want to pray for salvations. Because those are the 3 biggest things that you want to pray for. And if everybody's praying for you an hour every day, because what does God say? More than one. He uses the power of prayer. And that's also getting them involved. Another thing is, when you're out walking, ladies, you got this purse on your arm. You know, we're all walking. Teens, what do you have in your pocket the most that you carry around with you all the time? Who's got a cell phone on? Everybody got a cell phone? I got a cell phone. I carry my cell phone with me all the time. Okay? We can't live without this, right? I mean, most people say, yeah, especially teens nowadays. And I know some Very good. Here in Jacksonville, the statistics, and forgive me if I can't pronounce them right, I looked it up. 98.7% people are walking around with these. When they're shopping, school, church, or wherever they go. 90. That's ridiculous. You could do that. How many brought a Bible with them this weekend? Very good. And how many we got, Brother Bruce?
19.
19, and only 4 brought Bibles? When you're on a ministry group, what are you here for? Is it for this? Or is it for this? Which one do you want to do? Because if you're not here for God's Word, then why do you come to a ministry trip for? Where do you go? Because we're here to get that Word out there to a lost and dying world. Not to spend time going, hey man, this is what I'm doing. Oh, wait, I gotta take this is cool. All right, hey, let me get this on Facebook real fast. You can do that. There's nothing wrong with doing that. But also at the same time, when we teach you to go out on the streets, don't pass up an opportunity, because every time you click your finger, 2 people die. Every second, 2 people die. And what did you do to help God's kingdom? Did you look at her window? Or did you go out and say, hey, how are you today? My name's Diana. What did you do? Is there something I pray for you for? Okay, well, I tell you what, I'm going to give you a track. I'm always going to show you how to do that. I'm going to give you a track. We just want to ask if there's something in return we can do for you. If not, I'm going to hand this to you and hand them a Bible and tell them God blesses you. And I'll go ahead and pray for you. Can I take your name? Something simple. Simple as that. One thing that we did when we at the grocery store, or kids are out in the malls, I challenge you, don't have to be these. We work a lot with Mark Hagel, but don't have to be these. Be any tracts. Tracts from your church. Take a bunch of these when you're walking around. Teens, where do you go mostly? Where do you spend most of your time at? School. Where else? Malls. You got a mall? Walmart? No? Okay. School? Let's use school as an example. Where do they hang out in schools? Courtyard. Huh? Courtyard? Do you have tables on the courtyard? Yeah. How easy is to just kind of put a couple things on the courtyard? Nobody sitting there? A couple more here. What are they going to do? They're going to see this and they're going to look at it. What am I doing? Well, what am I doing? There you go. You're planting a seed. Bible tells us just a mustard seed. And God will do the rest. That's a mustard seed. That's what I call a mustard seed. If you're in a grocery store, adults, a lot of you, what we do is we take a bunch of them, we go down the alcohol aisle. What a better way to get sinners. We put tracks in the alcohol. Okay? We do. And Coca-Cola, what else do we drink a lot of? Soda. We go down and put them in the soda aisle. We're getting God's word out there. This is some of the ways that we train churches. We travel and train some churches. That's the way we do it. It's getting God's word out there. Brian and I, this month, we went, on our day, we'll go to flea markets or we'll go to Walmart, go in there and we'll start talking. We go up to security guard and right there, I'll go up to them and I'll say, sir, I got to ask you a question.
Yes.
My husband and I said, you know you have a significant other, right? Girlfriend, why? Okay. On Valentine's Day, I know you buy her something because you feel like you're obligated.
Exactly.
And you love her.
Yes.
Okay, well, to me, my husband treats me, buys me, a car, he brings me a love home, but I'm going to give him something back because I love him. You, as a man, would you accept it? Without expecting it, would you accept it?
I would accept it, but I definitely don't expect it, because to me, from a man's point of view, a man does not expect to get a gift on Valentine's Day.
Okay, but you take your wife out for dinner?
Yes, I do.
Okay, is it about her or is it about us?
It's always about us.
There you go. It's change your life,
Sure do.
then let's go talk. Simple as that. You're breaking the ice. That's what we've been doing out on the streets, and you will get, it is so funny how many answers we get. Another example I want to give you, we had a teen come. She was on fire. We went down here in the laundromat down here, she went in there, what a better way, you gotta go in there and do your laundry. You know, they're not gonna lay with laundry, so she took the Bible, she went in there, she had her person there, introduced herself, and was talking about God's Word. Before we knew it, it's like, we was right up now, where's our other group at? And then I said, why are you in the laundromat? We pulled in there, and then church broke out in the laundromat. We had one breakout down here in the used furniture store. And that's another thing. Another one is, when you go out, God will give you the wisdom to do what you want to do. He will also give you the boldness. When you go out, when we get ready to go, okay, Lord, you want me to go left? Or do you want me to go right? Or do you want me to go straight ahead? You put that person in my path. And you give me the boldness and the wisdom, and I will talk to them. And we have had success about people going out on the streets to do that. If you go, can I use you as an example? Where's she at? Yeah, you come up. She comes out, I'm going to use Miss Lynn too. Come on out, Miss Lynn. Miss Lynn and I are out walking, out down the street. You're going to be somebody on the street walking by, you know. We're just talking, walking along, you know, we're just walking. You know, she's looking down, we're just walking, we're just walking. Oh, what do you do, Miss Lynn? No, you do what I want you to do. You see what she did? She stopped her by contacting her. She didn't let that opportunity go by. So she's going to talk to her. Me, I was scared to talk to her. I just kept on walking. But my partner stopped. Okay, that's what we want. If I'm not holding up, let her do the first. Because once you see somebody do it, you're going to go, oh man, I want to do this. So you're going to do it next. So you do what I want you to do. Next thing is, she might look at me like, I don't want to talk to you, but I'll talk to you because of her smile. People say, well, why do you go down this way and come back this way? Because you might have not touched nobody on this side of the street, but God put them in that side of the street for you guys to go there. Okay? That's basically what I had for training. We have prayer cards also. On our prayer cards, we'll pass them out. On the back of it, put cornerstone. That's all you got to put. And then on the front, he's like, I was staged. I was like, I just told him she could do that. On here, just get their name and what they want to pray for. What we do, we make up a list. And Ryan and I took this on. We make up a list and we type it up and then we send it to your leader, which would be Brother Bruce. And he will give them, if he wants, to each one of you guys, or I can email you a list if you like. But this way you pray and you remember the person that you talked to on the street in Jacksonville, okay? But just remember, don't let nobody catch you up. Don't be scared. Are you going to be scared because somebody's going to reject you? Yeah, everybody is. Is that going to stop you from reaching somebody else?